Who was the little boy holding the hands of two top Chinese stars on the red carpet? This question echoed across social media as Xu Kai and Tan Songyun arrived at the China Fashion Week 2025 event in Beijing with a little boy who had never been seen in public before. The celebrity couple, who usually keep their family life very private, suddenly took the Chinese entertainment industry by storm with the presence of their special guest. How is it possible that a nephew whose existence was never known by the public before could steal the attention of a lineup of top models and famous designers at such a prestigious event? Fashion Week Beijing 2025, held at the National Convention Center last Sunday, March 16th, was supposed to be the stage for the latest works of China's top designers. However, the presence of Xu Kai and Tan Songyun, with a 5-year-old child wearing matching mini outfits, made all eyes on them. What exactly were these two top stars planning to do by bringing a child to a fashion event that is usually only attended by adults? A move that is considered bold and unusual in the Chinese entertainment industry. Xu Kai and Tan Songyun's decision to bring their nephew to a public event as big as Fashion Week Beijing 2025 is causing speculation. Fans and critics alike are wondering whether this is a new marketing strategy or a personal move with a deeper meaning. This rare moment occurred when Xu Kai and Tan Songyun, who have become the faces of many of Asia's top fashion brands, arrived at the event venue around 7 p.m. local time. Both looked stunning in outfits designed by renowned Chinese designer Guo Pei. Xu Kai wore a modern suit accented with traditional Chinese embroidery, while Tan Songyun wore a long gown with intricate embroidery details. What stole the show was the tiny figure between them, a little girl with her hair braided in two, wearing a mini dress that was a smaller version of Tan Songyun's dress. Their unexpected presence instantly became the talk of the town on various social media platforms. Within minutes, the hashtag number XUKAIT and Songyun, KEPONAKN, became a trending topic on Weibo with over 2 million posts. Fans and netizens alike vied for information on who the little boy was, who managed to make a splash at the prestigious event. "This is the first time I've seen them bring a family member to a public event," wrote one fan on Weibo. "The child looks very similar to Tan Songyun. Is he really their nephew, or maybe?" Wild speculation immediately began. Some fans wondered if the child was Xu Kai and Tan Songyun's child, who had been kept a secret from the public. However, a spokesperson from their agency, Huai Brothers, was quick to clarify. The little girl present with Xu Kai and Tan Songyun is Tan Songyun's niece. This was her first visit to a fashion event, and they wanted to give her a special experience, read the official statement released by the agency. Despite the official clarification, the public remains curious about the child's identity. Various media outlets tried to get more information, but both Xu Kai and Tan Songyun seemed very protective and did not provide detailed information about their nephew. When interviewed by reporters on the red carpet, Xu Kai simply smiled and said, "We want him to experience different things and inspire him to love art and culture from a young age." Tan Songyun added gently, "Family is everything to us. We felt it was the right time to introduce her to the fashion world that has given so much to our careers." Their diplomatic answers did not satisfy the public's curiosity. Later, a source close to Tan's family revealed to local media that the little girl is the child of Tan's older sister Songyun. Her name is Mei Li, and she idolizes her aunt a lot. "She always wanted to be like Songyun, and this was her 5th birthday present," said the source, who asked not to be named. Mei Li's presence at the prestigious event not only attracted attention because of the surprise factor, but also because her appearance stole the show. Mei Li appeared confidently, occasionally waving at the camera, as if she was used to the public spotlight. Some fashion observers even praised her style of dress, which was considered very appropriate for the theme of the event. "This is a new phenomenon in the Chinese fashion industry," comments Song Wei, a renowned fashion critic. "We see children being involved in fashion shows more and more in the West, but in China, this is still a rare thing. Xu Kai and Tan Songyun might start a new trend here." Some other observers questioned the decision to bring such a small child to an event full of camera flashes and crowds of people. "Is this good for the child's psychological development?" asked Lu Mei, a child psychologist, in a comment on her social media account. Public exposure at a very young age can have both positive and negative effects. The controversy intensified when several media outlets linked Mei Li's presence to a new children's fashion project reportedly to be launched by Shu Kai and Songyun. Is Mei Li's presence merely a marketing strategy for the project? Or is it purely a desire to introduce the world of fashion to her beloved niece and nephew? The answer to that question will probably be revealed a few days later. A source from the fashion industry revealed that the celebrity couple is indeed planning a collaboration with a renowned Chinese children's clothing brand. They will launch a clothing line for children with the concept of Mini-Me, which is children's clothing inspired by adult fashion styles, said the source. If this information is true, then Mei Li's presence at Fashion Week Beijing 2025 could be seen as a soft launch for the project, a clever and adorable marketing strategy. Amidst the speculation and controversy, there is one thing that cannot be denied. Mei Li's presence managed to steal the show from the fashion collections on display. The designers whose works were shown that night may have been a little disappointed that the public's attention was more on the little girl than their creations. However, most designers saw this as a good publicity opportunity. Guo Pei, who designed Shu Kai and Songyun's outfits, even made a positive comment. "I am happy to see how fashion can be a bridge between generations," she said. "Seeing Mei Li enthusiastically watching the show inspired me to maybe one day create a special collection for children." Mei Li's presence has not only had an impact on the fashion industry, but also on people's understanding of Shu Kai and Songyun's private lives. The couple, who have been known to maintain their privacy, suddenly opened the curtain a bit on their family life that had been tightly closed. "This is a sign that they are starting to open up," commented one celebrity watcher. "Maybe this is the first step towards a bigger announcement in the future." Another observer argues that the decision to bring Mei Li to a public event is a sign that Shu Kai and Songyun want to show a different side of themselves, a more personal and warm side. As highly adored celebrities, they may want to show that they also have normal lives like everyone else, loving their families and spending time with them, said Zhang Min, a media and entertainment expert. Despite these speculations, what is certain is that Mei Li's presence at Fashion Week Beijing 2025 has made the event even more special and will be remembered for a long time. Perhaps this was Shu Kai and Songyun's true goal, to create a memorable moment for their niece, while also conveying a message about the importance of family in the midst of a busy career. During the event, Mei Li seemed to enjoy the show immensely. She sat between Shu Kai and Songyun in the front row, occasionally pointing excitedly at the models walking down the runway. A few times she was seen whispering into Songyun's ear, perhaps inquiring about the clothes on display. After the show, Shu Kai, Songyun, and Mei Li were seen attending the after-party held exclusively for VIPs. They took pictures with some of the famous designers, and Mei Li even got the chance to meet some of the child models who were also present at the event.